Here's a look at a recap of your markets on this Wednesday, the 18th day of June. Saw a bit of feedlot trade develop, mostly in the north on Wednesday. 21,089 heads so far for the week. Texas still not a single hoof moved there this week so far. Kansas, 453 head. Live sales, 229 to 231. That'd be about $4 to $6 lower than last week. Iowa's reported 6,762 head. Live sales 235 to 238, 3 to 5 lower. Dress sales at 375 to 376, 4 to 5 lower. Nebraska's reported about 9,641 head. Live sales at 235 to 237, down $5. Dress sales at 375 to 378. That's 2 to 5 lower. Box beef cutout values, choice up $2.36 today, $388.87. Select up 20 cents, $272.74. Those values based on 90 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. The choice select spread at $16.13. Several of the auctions already done today. Light runs around the state. Windsor had about 900 head. The market there going to be uneven from about 5 lower to 7 higher. South Central Regional Stockyards in Vienna, 542 head. Market there mostly steady except for some steer calves, some light featherweights under 450 pounds, sold 5 higher. Springfield Livestock Marketing Center, 754 head. Steers there mostly 8 to 18 lower. Heifers 5 to 15 lower. The majority of the offering consisted of short-weaned calves, light supply due to the mix of hot weather and the lower futures markets, as well as several of the local producers finally getting in the hayfields in that area and making up for some lost time, leading for another reason for the receipts to be light this week. Steers, medium and large ones, of 4 to 5 weights at 385 to 420. Some 5 to 6 weights at 350 to 372. Some 6 to 7 weights, 326 to 351. Feeder heifers, medium and large ones, 500 to 600 pounds, 335 to 360. Some unweaned at 317 to 325. 6 to 7 weights at 315 to 335. Some 7 to 8 weights, 295 to 310. Special note, Springfield Livestock Marketing Center will be having a special cow sale this Saturday evening. I think that kicks off about 4:30. Had about 600 head on their early listings for that. Joplin Regional Stockyards also having a special pre-vax sale tomorrow. That'll get started at 9 o'clock. They're expecting to have somewhere around 6,000 head, give or take a bit, tomorrow. Taking a look at the closing futures markets on the Mercantile Exchange. Live cattle for June up $1.05, $224.30. August $211.67, up 102. October $209.22, up 67. Feeder cattle for August $304.17, up 82. September $303.80, up 90. October $301.90, up 90. Lean hogs for July, 52 higher, 112.17. August up 20 at 112 even. October 95.15, down 2 cents. Turning our attention to the grain markets. At the elevators around the state on Wednesday, soybeans were a penny higher. Wheat 23 to 25 higher. Corn was up 2 cents. Corn bids at the elevators in St. Louis, 456. Kansas City, 446. Soybean bids, St. Louis at 1087, Kansas City 1058, 1078. Wheat bids in St. Louis 572 to 581, Kansas City at 569. On the Board of Trade, corn for July up 2, 433.5. September up 5 1/4, 429. December at 444, up 5 1/4. July beans 3/4 of a cent higher, 1074 3/4. August at 1076 3/4, up half penny. September at 1061 1/4, up half penny. Wheat contracts July 25 1/4 higher, 574 1/4. September at 590.5, up 25, and December 612 1/4, up 25 1/4. Soybean meal for July down 20 cents a ton, $284.90. Soybean oil for July down 2 cents a hundredweight, $54.77. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's a recap of your markets for Wednesday. A reminder, markets will be closed on Thursday in observance of Juneteenth. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your farm news. This is Tony Hancock.